Good morning, Chairperson, Commissioners. This is a continuation of the evidence of Witness C, who gave testimony before the Commission on Friday, the 24th of October, and we adjourned. Witness C resumes his evidence today on page 28 of his witness statement.
Witness C. Witness C, can you hear me?
Good morning, Commissioners.
Good morning.
I can clearly hear you.
Good morning. You are still under your oath. You understand?
Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Thank you, Chairperson. Witness C, we are continuing your evidence this morning from where we left off on Friday afternoon. We are on page 28 of your witness statement. Are you there?
I am, Commissioners.
Thank you. Chairperson, I'm going to read into the record the final theme. We are on theme 5, which concerns the arrest of Mr. Matlala. Witness C, with reference to paragraphs 84 and 85, please tell the Commission on which date a warrant of arrest was issued in respect of Mr. Matlala and your role in acquiring that document.
Thank you, Commissioners. On the 13th of May 2025, I prepared an application for a warrant of an arrest with regards to Mr. Matlala, and thereafter proceeded to run back court, whereby the senior public prosecutor read through the application and made his recommendations to the magistrate. Proceeded to the magistrate offices, and they indeed signed the warrant of an arrest, and it was indeed issued for his arrest on the 13th.
Witness C, Mr. Matlala stands as an accused in respect of the Stanton CAS 43610 of 2023. That was your earlier evidence, is that correct?
That is correct.
Thank you. Please tell the Commission what charges he is facing and his co-accused in respect of that matter.
Thank you. Is witness number, is suspect number 3 on Stanton CAS 436 of 10/2024, the case that is 2023, sorry, the case that is appearing at Alexander Magistrate Court at the moment. And he's facing charges of attempted murder and conspiracy to commit murder. And his co-accused is Musa Kekana and Floyd Tieho Mabusel. And later on, others suspects were added after his arrest, which is his wife, Tsakani Matlala, and Mr. Mabusela's daughter, Ntabising Nzama. Thank you.
Witness C, specifically what role do you believe Mr. Matlala played in the commission of this offense?
Mr. Matlala, we regard him as a hit orderer, and due to the fact that the days before the commission of this crime, on the 12th of to Mr. Mabusela's daughter, Ntabising, to her company actually, and on the 18th, the day after the hit, he paid an amount of 100,000 to the Mawusela's daughter again.
Ms. Matlala, if I may just ask, just to refresh my memory. Witness C, in that paragraph 86, where you've listed names, just remind us, is Diego Floyd Mabusela the same person that was arrested in relation to the Vereeniging case?
That is correct, yes.
Thank you.
It's the same person that was arrested in a Mercedes-Benz that was stuck.
Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner. Witness C, you were in the course of explaining to the Commission what aspects of your investigation informed the decision to apply for a warrant of arrest for Mr. Matlala. You were in paragraph 87 and 88. Please continue.
Thank you. Yes, on our investigations, we did apply for Section 205 in respect of the bank accounts. The one for Mr. Floyd Mabusela, actually for all the suspects, and the one for Ntabiseng Zama and her company. So then we realized that on the payment from Mr. Matlala to Nzama's account, the reference was Media 24. But now, when we go now deeper into the Section 205 or the Section 236 thereof, it was realized that the money isn't coming from the Medi 24 Tshwane district. It was coming from CAT VIP Security Services. Though the reference, he put the very references for his medical company payment. So then we were indeed convinced that these payments were for the planning of the shooting, and also then for the payment, the next payment was for the job that has been done.
Thank you, Witness C. Please turn to paragraph 89 of your statement and describe to the Commission the events of the 14th of May.
Thank you, Commissioners. On the 14th of May in the morning, as we had now already had the J50 in our hands, we now started to do the reconnaissance and the surveying of Mr. Matlala's movements. And yes, we were able to follow him up until Midrand on the New Road. When we arrested him there, he even said, "No, I was coming from Ria Piega's house." But we didn't really took cognizance of that much, because what we needed was only our suspect for the attempted murder case.
Thank you, Witness C. Your second sentence of paragraph 89, could you please read that into the record? It begins, "We were able to."
Oh, we were able to apprehend Mr. Matlala because the car he was traveling in, that he this is English, had a car puncture, and we were able to arrest him as his motorcade had been standing alongside the road.
Thank you, Witness C. The use of the word fortuitously in paragraph 89 suggests that it was lucky, or that you considered it lucky or fortunate that Mr. Matlala had a car puncture and you were able to arrest him. Please explain to the Commission why you thought that was lucky.
Okay, thank you. When we were doing the surveillance on him, as I have indicated earlier, we surveilled him and we were standing from a bit of a distance when he proceeded to a certain estate in Midrand, with which I have just indicated that he said he was there at the former Commissioner Ms. Ria Pierre's premises. Then when he left that premises, his motorcade was driving at a very high speed. And as they were driving at a very high speed, we couldn't catch him as it was driving at a high speed. And fortunately, unfortunate for him, he hit a pothole along the new road. So then his Mercedes-Benz came to a standstill on the side of the road. Thank you.
Witness C, when you say he was driving at high speed, his motorcade was driving at high speed and you couldn't catch him, are you saying he was aware of you, that you were trying to catch up with him and he was avoiding you? I just want to understand what the import of that evidence.
Commissioners, as a person who had always told us that he is connected, I would assume, Commissioners, that he was aware that we were after him. So maybe he had made us, Commissioner, as we did a reconnaissance on him.
You're not.
Remember,
Commissioner,
his security detail, mostly they are ex-military officers and from the elite section of the military. So they will also deploy their own skills also to check the surroundings and stuff. Maybe they might have made us.
but you're not saying it as a fact that there was a chase, a police chase of him. He was aware of you, that you were trying to stop him, and they were driving at that high speed while you were chasing after them. You're not saying that as a fact.
No, Commissioners, we were not chasing them.
Yes.
We were following him in order to find a proper spot where we will stop him. But unfortunately, on his part, he was driving faster than one would expect him to be driving on that road. I think that road, it's the maximum speed there, it's 60 kilometers old. So he was driving above that 60 kilometers.
Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner. Witness B, please continue and proceed to paragraph 90. You were detailing the events of the day.
Thank you. Upon his arrest, he was read, his rights were read to him, and then we informed him that he was being arrested for 3 counts of conspiracy to commit murder, attempted murder, and we proceeded to Boksburg SAPS. And whilst upon arrival at Boksburg SAPS, before he could be charged, he indicated that he would want us to talk. Then we requested an office whereby myself, witness A, and witness B, we were afforded an office, and we indeed had a talk with him.
Thank you, witness C. Could we then proceed to discuss in some detail the informal talk, as you explain it, that you had with Mr. Matlala after his arrest, with reference to paragraph 91? Please detail any remarks you wish to make there before we turn the page.
Okay. When we were talking now, remember now, it is now myself, witness A, and witness B. Witness A and witness B were not present on the 6th of December 2024 when we did the raid. He started again telling us of his connections with the high-ranking officials of the SAPS, and also started name-dropping again and indicating that it was he was close to the minister, Mr. Senzo Mchunu, and the person named Brown Mogotsi. As we go further, he even told us that he had been used by the Deputy National Commissioner, Lieutenant General Sibiya, that they wanted to get through to our boss, which is Lieutenant General Kumalo, Dumisani Kumalo. They wanted to get through to Lieutenant General Kumalo through me and my commander who raided his house on the 6th of December. That is why there had been cases that he was persuaded to open.
Thank you, witness. Witness C?
Thank you.
Thank
That
you.
is when he also indicated that he went to Brooklyn SAPS to open a case. And the case of theft or house robbery, whereby he listed the items that were stolen as the firearms, cell phones, and the Rolex watch, to be specific.
Witness C.
Thank you.
Witness C, my apologies. Perhaps let's move through the evidence systematically. Could we turn to page 30 of your witness statement?
Okay.
Thank you. Under the heading of Minister Mchunu, we're then at paragraph 92.
Before you do that, Ms. Matlala, I don't know if it's a typo that the witness should clarify in page 91, paragraph 91, I beg your pardon. There seems to be a word missing or something. Just after the comma in the third line, he would reference chats on his face in support of what he was sharing with us. Is there a word missing? And can you put that to the witness?
My apologies, Commissioner Baloy. That should be, he would reference chats on his cell phone. Yes,
You
please.
have the witness confirm that?
Witness C, can you confirm? Please turn back to paragraph 91 on page 29.
Yeah. Yes, I confirm that, yes, he will make reference to the chats on his cell phone.
Thank you, witness C. Let's then turn over to page 30. We are at paragraph 92. And please explain to the commission, how Mr. Matlala said he came to know or engage Minister Mchunu.
Thank you. Through his talk, he indicated that he was introduced to Minister Mchunu and that Mr. Mchunu had ambitions to run for presidency in the ANC. And then there were people and minister also that were going around looking for the people who will contribute to his campaign. And indeed, Mr. Matlala was one of the people who had contributed to the campaign, as he indicated that in January he had contributed to an amount, to the total amount of 500,000, whereby he purchased flight tickets and paid for the accommodation for the members of the ANC who were going to Cape Town for the July 8 statement for the ANC. So, and also that he will also refer back to his phones where he will show us the messages between him and the person named Brown Mogotsi pertaining those flight tickets and the accommodation payments.
Witness C, at that point in
sorry, Witness C, did you say what, July 8?
January 8.
January 8, thank you.
January 8, yes, commissioners.
Witness C, with reference to paragraph 94, please continue detailing to the Commission the content of your discussion with Mr. Matlala and his relationship with the Minister.
Thank you. I jokingly asked if he had he believed if Minister Mchunu will succeed in the presidency campaign for the ANC, and he indicated that now he did not believe that the minister will win in his campaign, but he was afraid of discouraging him. And that he also informed us pertaining our raid on the 6th December 2024 that he complained to Brown Mogotsi and the minister that yes, the police have raided his house on the 6th of December and nothing has happened as yet.
Thank you, Witness C. Please then proceed to detail the kind of assistance that Mr. Matlala says he received from the Minister. This is with reference to paragraph 95 of your statement.
Thank you. In his response pertaining the assistance that he got for the 6th December raid at his house, he said the minister had engaged with his security and they have utilized the grabber machines in order to identify the SAPS members who had been investigating him and who had raided his house on the 6th of December. And that is where now Mr. Mogotsi had sent him the vehicle registration numbers of the cars that we were using when we went to his house. And that is where now he had also made. They had also made inquiries on my identity and my commander's identity, and that is how he knew that it was us. And that we belonged to a team headed by Lieutenant General S.D. Kumar. Thank you.
And then following the receipt of that information, what steps did Mr. Matlala then take to get GCI Ops off his back or to deter the ongoing investigation into him?
Okay, thank you. That is when now he was advised to do a litigation against the team that came to his house, and he lied that we have stolen his Rolex watch, the Cartier, his wife's Cartier watch, and the Apple MacBook Pro, and indeed we received that litigation, and he also told us that for him to go to Brooklyn SAPS to open a case, it was an advice by Mr. Brown Mogotsi, the minister, and the DNC. And he went to Brooklyn SAPS, then they were of no assistance to him as the items that he listed to be stolen. They were reflecting on the SAP 13 to show that the officers didn't steal from him, and then the case was never registered. Then, through the assistance of the DNC and the minister, together with Brown Mogotsi, then a certain Colonel Simelane of Gauteng Crime Intelligence was assigned to assist him in opening a case, and I believe that the case has been opened at Protea Glen, SAPS, against the team. He was also informed that he should open a case with IPID.
Before you move on from paragraph 95, good morning, witness. It's Commissioner Khumalo here. You say in the last sentence of paragraph 95, Mr. Matlala disclosed this is how he came to know of the identities of the two officers who played a key role in this operation. I'm assuming you're talking about A and B, but you also said this is how he said he knew about us. I'm interested in knowing whether Mr. Matlala mentioned to you that he knew that you were a member of the PKTT.
Thank you, Commissioner Khumalo. Yes, he indicated that is how he knew of the key role members who came to his house. And he was referring to myself, witness C, and my commander that I went to the house with, because they did inquiries on our SAPS system, and indeed they had found that myself and my commander were members of the PKTT.
Thank you.
And he was also informed that since we are members of the PKTT, we are working under the command of Lieutenant General S.D. Kumar.
Thank you, Commissioner Khumalo.
Sorry, Ms. Matlala. Witness C, in paragraph 96 of the statement, you say he was advised by the minister and Brown Mogotsi, but I think in your oral evidence now, you also mentioned you said DNC, and I assume it's Deputy National Commissioner. Did I hear you properly? And that Deputy National Commissioner is who?
It's Lieutenant General Sibiya.
Thank you.
Witness C, you should please wait for the question to be finished before you respond. Because if you talk at the same time as the asker, there will be problems with transcription. Do you understand that?
I do understand, commissioners, and apologies to that fact.
Thank you.
And then still on that paragraph, in the next page at page 31, you say he was then advised to go to Soweto and introduced to a colonel who took his statement, but that did not go anywhere. You've mentioned in your oral evidence a Colonel Simelane. Is that the colonel you're referring to in that paragraph? Because there's no name next to the colonel?
That is correct, commissioners. It is Colonel Simelane, who is I think head of crime intelligence.
Crime intelligence, yes.
Soweto side.
Okay, no, carry on. Finish off what you wanted to say.
I was still explaining to say that this Colonel Simelane is the head of crime intelligence at the Soweto area, Gauteng Soweto area.
And then you say who took his statement, but that did not go anywhere. What do you mean it did not go? What did he mean? Did he explain what it means it did not go anywhere?
Thank you, commissioners. I think my assumption to the fact that it did not go anywhere is that maybe no further investigations were conducted on in that respect, commissioners.
Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner. Witness C, can I ask you to turn to paragraph 95, please? With reference to, thank you, with reference to the final sentence in that paragraph, just for clarity, please confirm that the reference to operation in paragraph 95 is a reference to the operation of which date?
Thank you, commissioners. It is a reference to the operation on the 6th of December, where we visited his house in Pretoria in looking for the victim, Mr. Jirebu Shoha.
Thank you, Witness C. And please also inform the Commission whether Witness A and B were present at the operation that day.
Witness A and B were not present as they were conducting a parallel operation at the house of Mr. Katiso Molefe for his arrest.
Thank you, Witness C. A further question for completion. With reference to paragraph 96, where you've detailed in your evidence the High Court application that Mr. Matlala brought, please inform the Commission whether this is a reference to the earlier litigation concerning missing firearms, a Cartier watch, and a Rolex watch. Is that correct?
That is correct, commissioners. It is referring to those items that he indicated that we have stolen. The matter that was supposed to have been sitting on the 24th of December 2024, but eventually withdrawn from the court roll.
Witness C, you've also then engaged Commissioner Baloyi on the statement that Mr. Matlala alleges he made to a colonel in Soweto. If you please then continue with your evidence concerning the proposed IPID complaint. This is towards the end of paragraph 96.
Thank you, commissioners. Yeah, he further informed us that he was advised that for the case to stand stronger against the SAPS members, he should invite his wife into opening an assault case against the members that visited his house to strengthen the case. But he said he didn't want his wife to be involved in all these things, so he would rather not involve his wife in opening a case, a false case against the members.
Witness C, is it then your evidence that Mr. Matlala shared with you that he had taken several steps to attempt to deter the investigation, including lodging the High Court application, approaching the colonel in Soweto, as well as the proposed IPID complaint? Is that correct?
That is correct. That yes, indeed, he did that eventually, and following that litigation that he had made against us, then remember on the 18th and 19th of December, we again went to his offices, CAT VIP security offices, for the compliance inspection. So this, according to him, it triggered him to say that the minister, Mogotsi, and the Lieutenant General Sibiya are using him and are failing to protect him. And he alluded to say that he then went to see the former Minister General Cele to inform him of these developments. And that is where he was advised that he shouldn't make false cases against the police, and that he should withdraw the litigation against the police. And indeed, now on the 24th, the litigation was withdrawn against the police, which is the confirmation of what he had just said.
Witness C, if we could go back to paragraph 98, please. Upon realizing that none of the measures he had taken were successful, what steps then did Mr. Matlala say he took?
Thank you, commissioners. After the compliance inspection at his company, there were those discrepancies with the compliance inspection, and then he was to be arrested, and he went to hiding. Then he indicated that he reached out to Mogotsi and the minister, informing them that the SAPS wants to arrest him. And he wanted also to know how were they protecting him.
Witness C, your exact words in paragraph 98 say, he thereafter reached out to Mr. Mogotsi and the minister and told them that the subs wanted to arrest him. By this, did he mean that he spoke to the minister directly and told them, meaning he also told the minister? Did he mean he spoke to the minister directly?
Thank you, Commissioner. That is my apprehension, to say that it means he directly spoken to him, though he didn't specifically said that, yes, on this date and time, I contacted Minister Mchunu and spoke to him directly.
And what was your... I'm sorry, please continue.
And on this date and time, I contacted Brown Mogotsi and spoke to him about it. Thank you.
And what was your sense? Was this supposed to have been face-to-face, or was it supposed to have been a telephone call? Or by what means did he make contact and speak to them?
Commissioners, I wouldn't know exactly, but what he indicated is that most of the times that he communicates with them, it would be via WhatsApp or Signal. He didn't specify as to when he reached out to them, was it personal or over the line.
And did you ask for proof of such contact with the minister?
No, commissioners. At that time, commissioners, we were listening to what he was telling us, as he is the one who indicated that he wanted to talk. So then now, when one wants to talk, you lend an ear to that person. And that is what we did, commissioners.
And the last two sentences of the paragraph say he demanded to know how they, that's Mr. Mogotsi and the minister, would protect him. He demanded direct action from the minister, who refused to help him. With regard to these two sentences as well, I assume that you would give similar responses or answers with regard to the detail about which I just asked you.
That is correct, commissioners.
Thank you, witness.
Just before you continue, Ms. Motlasedi, witness C, in your paragraph 95, when you gave oral testimony, you left out an important word there. So maybe you should read the first sentence in full so that we have it on record. I think the word preceding security, you left it out when you were giving your oral evidence.
Commissioner Khumalo, should I read the whole paragraph from the first line, Commissioner?
Just read the whole paragraph, maybe, for the record. Paragraph 95.
Thank you, commissioners. He told us that the minister engaged state security on his behalf and utilized grabber machines in order to pick up the identities of the SAPS officials investigating him. Mr. Mogotsi thereafter sent him the vehicle registration numbers of the vehicles that came to his property. Mr. Matlala disclosed that this is how he came to know the identities of the two officers who played a key role in the operation.
Thank you. I think the word you have left out is state, which is reference to state security.
That is correct. I omit, it is an omission, commissioners.
Thank you, Commissioner Khumalo. Witness C, could we then please turn to paragraph 98 of your statement?
Commissioners.
Paragraph 98, you've given evidence that Mr. Matlala contacted the minister and Mr. Mogotsi and demanded to know how they would protect him, and that he further demanded direct action from the minister. In sharing that with you, did Mr. Matlala explain to you on what basis he was entitled to make those demands and why he could demand protection directly from the minister?
Thank you, commissioners. There, I will only make my own conclusions to say that he will demand, as he is one of the people who are contributing towards the campaign of the minister in becoming the president. of the ANC. And because he, towards the end, he indicated that he had a feeling that these people are using him in order to get to Lieutenant General S.D. Kumalo. That is why he was advised to open a case against myself and my commander as the two key role players in the operation of the 6th December in order to get through to General S.D. Kumalo.
Thank you, Witness.
I may witness the question to you from Ms. Mahlasedi was whether Mr. Matlala said to you, did he explain to you on what basis he was entitled to make the demand? You've expressed your opinion. Is your answer that he did not say the basis on which he's entitled to make that demand?
Thank you, Commissioner Baloyi. Yes, indeed, he did not say. That is why I only made a conclusion.
Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner Baloyi. And notwithstanding Mr. Matlala's demand and notwithstanding the financial assistance you've alluded to, what steps did he take after his request for direct action was refused?
Thank you, commissioners. He indicated that after he saw that this has become the protection that he was supposed to be receiving from the minister is not receiving. So he indicated that he went to KZN to see Undosi. And Undosi, with which he was referring to former Minister General Cele.
Did he explain what assistance he thought he could get from former Minister Cele?
Commissioners, he went and informed former Minister Cele to say that he indeed has a problem with the members that came to his house, and he was advised to make a false case against the police, and that the false case included the watch, the Rolex watch that it was said that he had stolen. And in an actual fact, on the day that he went to see former Minister Cele, he also alluded that he was wearing the same watch, and he showed the same watch to the minister.
I am not sure that that answers my question. Mr. Cele is a former Minister of Police. He is no longer the Minister of Police. Minister Mchunu is the Minister of Police. What assistance did Mr. Matlala say he expected to get from Minister Cele, if he told you at all?
Thank you, commissioners. He didn't state as to what assistance was he expecting to receive from former Minister Cele.
Did he say why he went to see him, the reason for the decision to go and see him?
Thank you, Commissioner. The reason for him to go and see the former Minister Cele is that it is because he saw that these people were using him in order to get to Lieutenant General S.D. Kumalo.
Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner Baloy. Witness C, with reference to paragraph 99, what then was the outcome or resolution of his meeting with the former Minister of Police?
Thank you. The resolution that was taken by former Minister Cele was that it is not good to open false cases against the police. And therefore, he should withdraw the case against the police. And also if I recall well, commissioners, he also indicated that after his meeting with former Minister Cele, he tried to reach to the KZN Provincial Commissioner, General Mchunu, but unfortunately he couldn't get through. And also he tried to reach to Lieutenant General S.D. Kumalo, and also unfortunately he couldn't get through to them. So I wouldn't know, he didn't specify as to why did he wanted to get to meet them after the meeting with former Minister Cele.
And Witness C, despite saying he didn't inform you as to what the purpose of him reaching out to General Mchunu and General Kumalo was, did he advise you as to whether those meetings were ever successful? Did he ever secure an audience with them?
When we interviewed him, he indicated that those meetings never happened. He didn't succeed in meeting them.
With reference to paragraph 100, please then inform the Commission what happened after Mr. Matlala's engagement with former Minister Cele and what he shared with you there.
Thank you. During this interaction with Mr. Matlala, I felt that Mr. Matlala was very frustrated because on one hand, he is funding the Minister Mchunu's presidential campaign, and he expected the minister to assist him in stopping the police from investigating him. And whereas now Mr. Mchunu and his group are failing to protect him on that sense. And on the other hand, again, after we have arrested him, he also informed us that on the previous day, which is the 13th of May, 2023, his contract with SAPS had been cancelled. 13 May 2025, his contract with SAPS, his tender contract with SAPS had been cancelled. Then he felt very disappointed to say that, yes, I am funding the person who has all the powers to can make things happen to me, for me, and that person is not giving me any assistance. But that person is just as extending a receiving hand from my side.
Witness C, with reference to paragraph 101, what steps then did Mr. Matlala say he intended to take in light of this double disappointment that he had experienced?
Thank you. On the date that we arrested him, he had informed us that he had sent a text message to Mr. Mogotsi that he had recorded everything and he was going to expose everything. So now, he also indicated when we were with him that he was going to go to the High Court to make an affidavit to expose his relationship with Minister Mchunu and also incriminating him on all these on his criminal activities.
Thank you, Witness C. With reference to paragraph 102, you've provided testimony to the Commission about the exchange of funds from Mr. Matlala to the Minister. Please then explain what he told you about how funds were transferred to the Minister and Mr. Brown Mogotsi.
Thank you, Commissioners. Yeah, when it comes to the funding of the minister's campaign, he informed us that he would transfer money through to a company a company that is registered under Mr. Brown Mogotsi. And then Brown Mogotsi will be the one who will relay the money to the minister.
Please proceed to...
And the account numbers with which he had been transferring money to had been given to us. And after he had sent that, like the money through to Brown Mogotsi, then he will thereafter send a proof of payment to Brown Mogotsi for the confirmation of the payment.
Please proceed to paragraph 103.
Thank you, Commissioners. Yeah, he gave us an example of for his funding that or for his sponsorship that he had sponsored the minister's delegates to the January 8 celebration of the National Congress, African National Congress, and he paid an amount close to 500,000 for the people who were going, for the members of the parliament and ministers' delegates who were going to attend to that function in he said it was in Cape Town. And for that funding, he used a company known as Cele Specialists for the flights and flights, accommodation, and the entertainment for the delegates. And the list or the names of the delegates were given to him by Mr. Brown Mogotsi.
Thank you, Witness C. Chairperson, in order to set up the recordings, might I ask for a brief adjournment?
we'll adjourn and we'll hear from you.
Thank you, Chairperson.